All right, GM, everybody. My name is Straussae. This is Alpha with Straussae. Today we're going to be going over OpenSea, the largest Ethereum blockchain marketplace. Why is it important to understand OpenSea? It is important because OpenSea is the main marketplace that people trade Ethereum as well as Polygon NFTs. It also has a whole bunch of other integrations like Solana as well. But for today, we're going to be sticking to Ethereum. Um, just quick stats that I wanted to bring up. Um, According to DApp Radar, within the last day of today is October 24th, 2022. Um, Within the last day, it has done 7.14 million USD volume, and currently there are 32, close to 33,000 active traders on OpenSea. And we can see that the average NFT within the last day was bought for around $167. So you can see that Ethereum gets a lot of volume. And this is just one NFT marketplace. There are many others, but OpenSea is the largest. Quick stats from doing analytics also reveals how much volume that OpenSea does, which is, to be honest, incredible. We can see at the height of the market, at the end of 2021, it was doing over 4 billion. Currently, we're in a lull period, so right now we're getting close to this number right here, 239 million, which is still quite remarkable. As well as some other stats, we can see the daily volume. This is another key metric that we use right now. You can see that our volume is low compared to where it is for the levels that it has been. Um, so right now, this is a low period for NFTs, but it's good to get your education in so that when the bull run does hit, because it does come in cycles, right? You'll be ready to best take advantage of that. Okay, so enough about statistics. Let's get into OpenSea, the marketplace. OpenSea is the premier trading marketplace for Ethereum NFTs, but it doesn't just host Ethereum NFTs, like I said. Um, the in order to utilize OpenSea, you're going to need a mobile wallet, and these wallets are used to store your coins, various different coins, as well as your non-fungible tokens or NFTs. The main wallet that most of the space uses, which I implore you also to use, is MetaMask. And MetaMask doesn't just hold Ethereum mainnet tokens; it also holds tokens from Polygon, Chronos, other L2s like Optimism, Binance, Polygon, like I said. So MetaMask is very useful, and it is multi-chain. Um, so I definitely implore you to go ahead and download MetaMask in order to use um, the OpenSea marketplace. Moving over to this wealth of information over here, we're giving some notable collections by OpenSea. They usually do this to highlight collections that they like, or that have been trending. So these are some collections over here, as well as they showcase some artwork so you get to see what the collection sort of looks like. Here we have our trending collections. These are trending based off of 24 hours, as you can see. Um, this actually expands. If you click the view all, it'll expand into all the different collections that are trending within this 24-hour period, as well as you can select the different chains that you would like to see which collections are trending within these chains within the last 24 hours. Going back now, um, We could also see from this trending, we could also click top, and these top collections are the collections that have done the most volume within the last 24 hours. So as you can see, CryptoPunks is number one as it has done 689 ETH in the last 24 hours. So these are very good to see which collections are up and coming, but I would also be wary of this because there are people who know how to trick the metric systems in order to get like fake collections up into this trending and top. So be careful when you use this as a metric, but this is also a very good metric. We are moving down now to new and notable. This is again OpenSea spotlight of projects that they think that are noteworthy of you taking a look at. So if you were looking for like longer term holds, I would feel like these would be sort of in that vicinity. Then we have all sorts of different spotlights that OpenSea takes into account. So you could actually browse by category, which is also up here, but you can browse by category again, and you can go through the different sections of non-fungible tokens. So there's different things all the way from just your collectibles, which go from like CryptoPunks and like, you know, things that just you want to collect, whereas there's collections with utility, meaning that they offer something to a holder. So it's not just an NFT, it's either like a gated access into some sort of feature that is, beneficial to you. Then we have virtual worlds and lands like the metaverse. This is big as metaverses become quite popular. So this is another section that is up and coming. Um, but make sure to do your research before you go into any collections. Okay, guys, now that we understand the basics of the splash page of OpenSea, let's go ahead and search for a collection and go into the collection's main page. So I'm going to search for Street Machine. It's a fairly new collection that just launched. They have a very good community. When you're when you go into a collections page, you're greeted with both the collection banner as well as their logo. This is dependent on the project. You're greeted with how many items the collection has. In this collection, there are 2.2K items currently when the collection was created, as well as the creator fee. Within most collections, there are creator fees, which are creator royalties. So for the life of the project, whenever somebody sells an NFT, the creator is entitled to 7.5% of that sale, no matter the price. You're also greeted with a short blurb. Depending on the project, there are different things included in here. This project has a link to their Genesis collection, I would say. If we go to the right, we're greeted with various links. The first one is the Etherscan link. This will take you directly to the contract page of the collection. Then we're greeted with the website link as well as the Twitter link. This is a link to add to your watch list. So if it's something that you want to see when you first log into the main screen of OpenSea and want to watch, this collection, if you start, will be there. You could share this collection as well as this link has various different things. Right now, if this was like a stolen collection or there was something wrong, you were feeling iffy, you could always report the collection and it'll go to OpenSea and they'll review it. You're also greeted with the total amount of volume the collection has done. In this case, this collection has done 98 ETH. It has a floor price of 0.174 ETH. You also see the best offer. So people offer for the collection. So right now the best offer is sitting at 0.16. we have 25% of the collection is listed. So currently 543 out of the 2.2K are listed. We also see the number of owners and what the unique owner percentage is. So right now we can see that most of the people in the collection own around two. The higher this number, the better. But in some cases, it's not really a good metric. Then we're greeted with all the collection NFTs. We can see them through various different ways. Right now, we're seeing it from low to high, but we could also go from like recently listed to, the most rare. So you can sort through various different means. Right now, I just have it from listing upwards. You could also sort the different sizes. So if you wanted to see a more in-depth view, you could do that by clicking this. You could also see a big view which doesn't have that much information displayed under it, in case that's what you wanted to see. You could also make an entire collection offer here, which is very, very useful. So if we move over to the left now, we can see the different tabs that you could sort through. You could click buy now, which will just list all of the NFTs that you could buy now. You could click the auction, which will show you all the NFTs available for auction. And you could click buy with card to see all the NFTs that you could buy with like a debit or a credit card. You could also sort by price. So this goes from like USD, depending on the collection. If it was a Solana collection, Polygon, it would be listed. So you can list from min to max. You could also you could also sort by rarity. You could sort by the quantity that's actually in the listing. So if it's just a single listing, or if it's a bundle, meaning like two or three or however many of these in one listing. You could sort by the currency, and then this is where you sort by traits. So just like when you're opening up cards, let's say you're opening up if you're a Magic the Gathering fan or Pokemon or something like that, if you're opening up cards, there's different rarities associated with the cards, and the same is true for NFTs. So different NFTs have different traits, and here you can sort through the various different traits in order to find specific ones. Or if you know specifically what you want, you can go up here and you could search like, let's say I knew I wanted the amber metallic. So I could search for the amber metallic and I can get that specific trait. And that's how you go about utilizing this. Okay, next I'm going to be going over the activity tab. This is the final of the three tabs. By default, it's going to have sales ticked. This is going to show you the last sales that occurred within the collection. So we can see that two people have taken 0.16 offers, and last actual sale was from like 34 minutes ago. So we could see the time frames of the sales as well as what's going on. That's just for the sale tab. By default, it comes preloaded, but if you unclick it, you're going to see a myriad of different things. So you're going to see sales, listings, offers, collection offers, as well as the transfers. So it shows you the total activity of what's going on with the collection. If that's something that you wanted to utilize, so you can see what people list as they list it. You could also see what people offer as they offer it, as well as all the other things. Lastly, I wanted to go into the NFT specific page. So once you click an NFT, this is what you're greeted with. First and foremost, you're going to see the picture of the NFT, which you can zoom in and enhance if you want to see the details, you're going to be greeted with the collection link, the name of the NFT, the rarity of the NFT, who owns the NFT, how many views it has. You could refresh the metadata here if it was an NFT that needed that. You could view the collection site. You could share the NFT as well as you could report it if it was like stolen. You're going to see the current price of the NFT, or if it's not listed, you could make an offer. You're going to see the price history as well as a brief description, the properties that this particular NFT has. You're going to see the about page of the collection. You're going to see the details of the NFT as well as the offers that the NFT currently has, as well as like listing history. This is where you're going to see the item's activity history. So you can see from when it was minted to it was listed and it was bought and it was listed again. So this is show you all the activity that's happened with this particular NFT. And that goes for every NFT within a collection. So that is the basics of OpenSea that I'm going to be going into today. I will probably do a more in-depth one going into these tabs up here in the future, but stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.